Banked by the Ohio River in the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Khalif Raymond to return it. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hay otro, el que se equivoque más pues terminará pagando los platos rotos en esta jornada número 14 cuando viene para recibir con Johnson, defendido por el argentino Fernando Sofriguez. Johnson para Daniel. Ya se fue ahí en la pintura Charles García. Charles Dawson de media distancia, pero venía de afuera, el jugador de correcaminos Charles García, termina con la posición de fuera de Aikones de Canadá.
Will be stopped now. What's like about that effort? Look at quickly trying to get set again.
And the Lions first down.
Goff on first and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's gone. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing again, it's gone. The back grabs it. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The toss, running right, it's Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Fires right away, but incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break from as they force this 4th down. Now go for it, Goff. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. Goff has him knocked out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Burrow now on 1st down. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
31 yards. That's good for our Bengals. 1st down. 1st and goal.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
11.
1st down from the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time, and he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the turnover into a lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Goff. Hits his running back. That goes for 36 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions first down.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 10-yard line.
Again, Goff. This one's caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Offense in the hurry-up here.
At the 2-yard line.
Gibbs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Lions. Looking at 2nd and 3.
3-yard line.
Here's another for him. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. Quick throw finds about right. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So alive. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. You feel so alive.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie things up at 14.
All right. I'm in.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
I'm wondering.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Broke from the gun. He's from deep to the left side. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taken in by Northend. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
11 empty. Here we go. 180.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Stays. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Whoa. It's a defender. We've got a foot race. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson onto the Bengals field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8. Connecting on the slant. And he's done cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A give left side to Brown. Oh, baby, he gets dropped, and the ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
20. Value 3.
Goff working from the pistol. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Looking to throw. That one complete to St. Brown. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the 1st. Again, left side for Gibbs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Lions.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Gibbs does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun. Goff. The back's got it. And in for the Detroit touchdown.
Yo, can you bring me some juice?
Parlay the interception into points.
No, can you bring me my water out the freezer?
Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. By a man, and now he's in the clear. We'll take over inside the red zone.
Let me roll another one. Let me get the later. Yeah, can you pass my water? Can you bring my water? Thank you. What the fuck is that?
Football on the horizon
So what's
here at
that?
Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium.
Oh.
Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Detroit Lions and the
What the fuck
Kansas
you
City
trying to show me some
Chiefs.
shit that I don't need?
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Arrowhead. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Looking deep to open the game. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's worthy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. Easy. Attack. Nice hit.
Throwing on first down. Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Mahomes on first and 10. On the move, headed right. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And he'll be touched down after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Another throw for Mahomes. And oh, he got it! Interception! Brian Branch has it!
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff taking right to the air. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's some pizza.
Goff on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up in that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, they just couldn't quite hang on.
There's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He finds Worthy complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Kansas
First
City
down throw,
Chiefs.
Mahomes. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Chase down to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Lions.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Lions out in front. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
And the Lions, first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. From the gun, Goff. Hits his running back. It's inside the 10. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Gibbs. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets everything he has under this throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that'll bring up second down. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Pushing it up past the 30. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. He sends this one to the end zone. Catches made in close. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. Pacheco. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
He's going to keep this one. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Cobb. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Goff working from the pistol. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Prime getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He's got it to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that goal we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Do you see now?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Has the connection to right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pistol now for Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. He's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on first and 10. Firing one deep for the end zone. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
Brings up second.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You've got to get both feet down as well.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions will have it shy of their own 30. That tackle. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker. Bates ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end.
You're going to wake up and all your hair going to be out.
Throwing is Rattler. There's Chris Olave. Oh, he caught on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble. It was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do. That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
First and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10 at their own 22. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Goff. Complete to right. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This now a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
33. Yep.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Here's Rattler. Rolling to his right. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
And the Lions first down.
Gibbs on the toss left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 64 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Credit Brian Brzee in there to greet him and drop him for a loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now it's gone. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Goff now looks to throw. And will find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Goff now looking to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tim Patrick, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Rattler. All his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Right.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. Off we go from Tampa. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Damn.
I gotta chill because I was looking at you for so long.
They run with the argument.
That'll be trust me, I saw it. I'm playing my game.
We'll give him 4 yards. He was brought down at the 26.
I don't got time for devil.
Pickup. Second and 6.
Devil.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet.
No, you meant that.
One away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative
with
their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the side.
On third down, it's Irving.
Come on, you trying to go, boy.
Work his way forward to about the 30-yard line.
I hate this shit. Well, I don't know why nobody want to do it this side. Get on the good side. Like, fucking everything. They ain't learning lessons. I don't know about.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. 180.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm been watching a lot of cop videos. You gotta call the cops on me. This is animal cruelty. This is every night this dog is barking. Then the black.
39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here.
Ain't that funny, Kansas? That's how Kansas
on
think.
the same page.
Ain't that funny?
The offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to
You
clean
think about
things
the good
up
stuff
here
in
in
the
a hurry,
world.
because if they don't,
That motherfucker got the
long
name.
day.
They field to throw on first and 10. A short one there to Otten.
Yeah, like I woke up last night in the morning, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Like, yo, bro, what the fuck is that?
First down
Yeah,
efficiency,
baby.
staying ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying
Nah,
to
that was the
find,
dog.
and
Like,
it brings
really,
up a
it's like, yo,
manageable
bro,
second down.
wish I got this nigga locked in the room or some shit.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They send Godwin in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. On the run to the right.
There you go.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
How much can you lose
that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
180. They'll go. Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Big return at the end. He's going to get
put her back in the bed.
Close to midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Goff's going to open up with a throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send Godwin in motion. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. To the left side to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
That's another.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is They're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
That one taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Reynolds now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And the Lions.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Inside the 35. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
King. Regular. 180.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out what am I looking at, where are my targets, where's the coverage holes. And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the 1st half.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Goff in the pistol. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 15. First down, Detroit.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Goff. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
First down, Detroit.
The toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, And they drop him in the backfield.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A second down throw for Goff. Into the middle. He's got St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra, gives the Lions a first down. He'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Throwing on second down. Goff. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
On the stop. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That is caught outright on the RPO. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. Irving now gets it to start the fourth. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Right back to Irving. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. They send Godwin in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced outright. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 50 yards. Now, first and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
And he's in! Bobby Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Reynolds now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Now Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Off to throw on first down. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of
19 more on that one. And another first down. Here's Goff. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Goff to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Well done.
And the defense come up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board? Because I...
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory.